Ahoy gamers, and welcome back to this week's Total War Warhammer 3 as we play through with the SFO and the Old World mods. These are complete overhaul mods, so it's a very different game experience. We're playing through as Drycha, and we move from our original Griffin Wood, where we start, to the Forest of Gloom, or the Vale of Webs, whatever one you want to call it. We take on a load of orcs in this episode, and culminating in a very large fight, taking on a War from Grimgor Ironhide himself. Really long fight, quite a tough fight. But without any spoilers, we're going to jump straight on in. And we are back in Total War Warhammer 3 with a little bit of a twist. So we've got the SFO mod, which is a complete unit overhaul, which affects all rosters, gives a lot of balance into the game, and the Old World mod, which changes the map to the Old World, which is pretty cool. So you don't have places like Camphor, Camphor's Guild Wars. So it only goes up to the. This place is cool. It's like a big city. Looks like that's the centre of the Chaos Dwarfs. Anyway, besides the point, I'm getting sidetracked. So we're playing as Drycha here on the hardest difficulty of very hard, or very hard legendary. Where does it say here? It should say here somewhere. We are on the hardest difficulty, wherever it says it. Legendary, very hard. Last episode we defended the Griffin Wood, so it's now essentially completed. We don't have any other quests in this area, so we've now done the ritual. We just need to build this, which will take us a bit of time because we need to upgrade. It's going to take us 9 turns to be precise. So we've got these two armies here. One of them is probably going to come back and teleport with Drycha. The other one is going to go and help defend Natrodorf. Where we're going to move to next is a very good question. So the vampires down to the south don't hate us. The dwarves, we're improving relations with the dwarves. These to the north, yeah, they hate us a little bit, but it should be fine. These guys, yeah, improve. So this area is relatively safe once you push out these greenskins here. And if you look at the army here, okay, we might not be able to defend that this time, but that's fine. So we're going to probably go and... So we want to secure our eastern flank, because we've got a load of these these dwarves here, which Karak, nope, the Slayers. Karadran. Anyway, we need to get the Slayers on our side. So we're going to go and take on these orcs down here. With that in mind, we're going to use Drycha. She has the ability to use the deep roots. She can go to any location in the world. So we're going to teleport her down to here. And here she is. Just outside the deep roots, they've got a huge army here. So the idea is we're going to try and secure a little position nearby. So we go to the black. Let's try and put you into ambush stance. And we move you slightly further away. So we're not going to be able to take on those 3 stacks at once. Although they don't seem too dangerous. We kind of want our second army here. But we will take this location now. So we need to take out Black Falls. We need to take a load of our different cities here. So that should be fine. And I'm presuming it's... Because this is all blue. I'm presuming these are the dwarves that have secured this area. Oh no. Okay, dwarves are here. We've got the southern realms here. And some Tomb Kings there. That's a bit weird. And a nice little lake here. Just as we expected, those greenskins have decided to attack our city here. So we're going to auto-resolve. I don't know why they decided to attack this. It was going to be a failure, but I'm glad they did. Let's push them off of our border. We'll make the dwarves like us a little bit more. So we've got this Skaven army just down here. We're going to try and take them out. These guys are... Doesn't actually say where they are, but we're going to try and take them out. I'm presuming they're the ones that own Black Falls. They're going to run away. It's not ideal. So he's run quite far. I don't think I've got the range to reach him. I do not. Even if I go into normal, that's fine. I've scared him away. I've declared war. Me declaring war on him will make these guys like him even more, because their company, they hate me, which I don't really know why. We've got 3 more turns before this guy can travel on the deep roots, before he can travel over here. So 3 more turns. Then I can get my second army over there. Then I should be able to push back. I should be able to take on these doors, to be honest. We are going to actually declare war on them. Where is it? Declare war. There we go. Just declared war out of the blue. This will also make This will mess around with their AI. They probably send something to come and try and fight me. And this should make them like me slightly more. Not by much, but make them like me a little bit more. Okay, it doesn't look like it did. That's fine. Because I would think they might be trying to take on one of my cities, which would not be ideal. At all. So, the greenskins. So I moved the second army over here. I have them in force march. The other Dryger's army is in ambush. And they sent all of their greenskins towards me, which is exactly what I wanted. I'm going to replenish the army. And now their city is left ready to be taken. So we can take another wood. Okay, let's see whether we can take this city. Let's have a look. Valiant defeat. Okay. That is actually quite a big force. We are quite... They're not going to recruit any more troops. So we're going to continue our siege. We are going to fight this. We want them to come out and try and sally out. So we're going to continue a siege and try and hold here. We're going to wing it and hope this works. We got another bit of ember. So what do we want to use this on? I don't think there's really anything of use. From what I know. This, no. And maybe this one. Ability, Uberry Infusion. Okay. All my guys get the ability to poison. That's quite useful. Death Blow for Dryads and Tree King. That's quite useful. Ooh, Diplomatic. Ooh. Missile Resistance. Casualty Replenishment. That's useful. However, we really... Yeah, let's go for this one. Give everyone some bit of poison. We've got 3 turns before we can move back. We'll move another army here. You guys are still improving good. We're deteriorating. Why are we deteriorating? Okay, because we allied with Osterland. That's fine. Osterland over here. Yeah, improving. And deteriorating. Okay, we are actually in a good place. Let's just hope that this army here does not sally out while we're in the end turn. So, this is a good sign. It's going to be prolific victory. We will lose pretty much everything. We're going to give this a go. Let's have a look at the terrain. Yeah, we're going to give this a go. Let's look at their troops. They don't have any... You've got some war boys here. Yeah, this army's pointless. So this army got a... No, I thought there was an Arachnarok. This army would be fine. Got some Black Orcs, fine. No, this should be okay. So here we go. We're going to start here. We've already got the high ground here. And... they're going to bunker. That's not what we wanted. We have you. What's your magic? How far can you hit? You hit quite far. You're not the fastest. But we've got a minute before they spawn. You've got a minute and a half before they spawn. That's fine. You're going to run in and try and hit them with some magic. And I think... Cause damage to self. Okay, it's going to have to do Flock of Doom. We're going to get nice and close with Flock of Doom. That's okay. Use Flock of Doom on his big uns. There you go. Hit them, I guess. You move back down here. All of these Dryads, you guys can just form a line here. All of you can form a line just behind as well. Let's slow us down a little bit. And then we've got another tree man who can now form in here as well. So we're going to make our flank here slightly stronger. And I think that's going to be it. We're going to speed this up a little bit. And there's the big ones that we managed to hit a bit of magic. Probably go back and hit them with another Flock of Doom, to be honest. There you go. They've got some boys around this side. Let's move you guys round. So this flank, I'm quite sure this flank will be able to hold. Yeah, Flock of Doom again. Nice. Okay, Drycher. You don't really have anything of use, to be honest. You have some arrows, but their hero's not on the board yet. But you guys come a little bit further this way. You guys attack those big uns. You attack these. Nope, don't run, don't run, don't run. Can you stop running, please? Okay, you just want to hold that line just there. No, 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 attack them. Don't just run in. I hate the AI sometimes in this game. Okay, this is fine. You guys will just hold your own, that's fine. You guys have already been attacked by, what is that? Come on, let me highlight. Squig herd, fine. You guys attack those squigs. You guys focus on their archers. You guys focus on the archers. You guys focus on these, please, these archers. Okay, there's a lot of them. They are definitely kind of pushing on in. Okay, you guys get in there. Tree man, you get in there as well. Actually, we don't want you guys against those. Try and back out. We want you against those. You guys back off. Can you not chase, please? Okay, they've run off the field. That's good. You guys back off. You don't really want there any melee in or any range into melee. You guys have been absolutely engulfed by those orc boys. That's completely fine. Okay, this flank down here will be fine. This flank up here I'm a little bit worried about. Let's summon some dryads here to try and stem the tide. You guys are doing fine. They'll just keep firing into their lines. There is a lot of them. There you go, these dryads get involved. I should really turn that off. And you guys get involved. You guys stop those. You guys attack those. Okay, we have this. Let's increase the armor of some boys over here. Do some magic over here. Dryadshire. Okay, we should be okay here. Shouldn't have any troops. Okay, you... Good, you managed to rally. Perfect. Some of my boys over here aren't doing anything. That's okay. And you guys just keep firing everything you can. You guys all focus on here. Try and take out those archer boys that are going into melee. Okay, let's just try and take on these. You just change fire. Attack those. Dryadshire is in the middle of combat. It's not ideal. Can you help at all? Okay, you guys want to try and get into that gap there and try and help Dryadshire. Dryadshire does not want to be in melee, that's for sure. And our front line here is holding, I guess. Just. Dryadshire, how you doing? Let's get some more dryads here to give you an assist. One of you get involved over there. The other one just gets straight involved into here. That's fine. You guys can probably stop chasing. And you guys can turn your focus onto something over here. You guys are still firing arrows. Perfect. You guys are holding your own. Good. I think they're about to start getting their army loss penalties. There we go. I think they're starting to rout. Which is very good for us. Because then if we start routing them here, I think our entire force is quite strong. If we can try and obliterate some of their troops, that'd be perfect. Okay, you've held your own, good. Okay, this whole blob over here is routing, which is great. You guys just open fire, take as many out as you can. Enemy reinforcements are approaching. Okay, these are just rubbish units. That's fine. You guys want to regroup. Okay, archers over here. You guys all focus on those. Goblins with spears, that's fine. I'm kind of worried about these Great Orcs here. Everyone focus on these Great Orcs. You try and chase them down. You guys focus on these Great Orcs as well. I want these Great Orcs down. You guys attack that shaman. Okay, we have a fully full health summoned unit here. Okay, this whole army here has routed, which is good. Let's get them involved. Get all of our troops to push. Actually, let's keep chasing down these random units. You guys keep pushing there. Okay, how are these Grey Orcs doing? Grey Orcs, they've all pretty much routed. You guys all attack these. You guys are being attacked by these. Okay, let's get you involved. Okay, these Archboys have been pretty much destroyed. Let's actually just make sure they're off the field. You guys are still firing at these Grey Orcs. Perfect. How are you guys doing over here? Okay, you guys doing fine. Our blob is slowly making its way to the next load of troops. Okay, and how's this side doing? This side's doing fine. Okay, we pushed them off the map there. Perfect. Right, now we need to focus on what's just to come on the screen. Definitely not efficient gameplay. However, they are routing. They are losing. Probably speed us up a little bit now. Now our next issue is everything in these woods over here. You guys come around here, try and push these woods. You guys try and push these woods as well. We've got some Black Orcs with some great weapons here. What can you do to them? You can use this. Do you have a way you can make... No. Yeah, okay, fine. Use that on them. Hopefully these Dryads here can hold. Okay, the big ones are routing. So Orc boys with spears here. This is quite painful. Okay, that's victory. However, we want to take out as many of these big Orcs as possible. Don't really care too much about their hero. You guys at melee, get out of there. Or as the arrows will start hitting you. Let's speed us up. Hopefully we can take them all out. Or as many as possible. Okay, I think they're out of range now. Yes, they are. Okay, let's end the battle. Let's see what the damage was. So let's look at the damage. So Dryad took a fair bit of hits. That's fine. Those Dryads are still alive. These Dryads, okay, we lost a unit here. That's fine. We can definitely replenish. And let's have a look at their army. Okay, we took out a few of them. Shame we didn't take out any of their Black Orcs with great weapons. But they are definitely weaker now. So let's replenish. We'll continue to hold. Now that's their turn over, that will mean that our research for our poison damage will be over, which will mean more damage for us. So they're attacking us again. This time we will only lose some Dryads, which I think I can stomach that. There we won, and we want to make this we want to occupy this location. There we go. A bit worried about this game that just appeared at the top of the screen there. I didn't see that until I had clicked auto resolve. That's fine. Our goal is to try and make that tree working, or try and grow as much as possible in this episode. Let's see what happens, what the damage is once this is done. There we go, back to us. There we go, Great Orthodoxy, don't really care too much about you, okay. I think that should be, there you go. Black Spider's been removed. Okay, they've got two armies here. They're not ideal. Ryadsha, let's use your Regiment of Renown. Let's get you a unit of Zotes. Don't know how good they are. And we can recruit ourselves one, maybe? One Dryad. Can we recruit any Dryads here? We cannot. However, we can recruit... Takes one turn to recruit all those. And we want to upgrade our... What's our garrison like? Okay, garrison's pretty poor at the moment. However, if we have got the money, we can... No, we're not going to upgrade you straight away. We want to get you the ability to make some more Dryads. We want to get you the ability to be more defendable. That gives me Wildwood Rangers. Gives me that. Let's get both of those. And we don't have any more growth or any more income like that, so that's fine. And we want to put you behind the tree if possible. And recruit units. Okay, we can't recruit anything major here. Let's get ourselves a couple bats. A couple of you. We're just buying everything we can here.
You are bound.
And then maybe in a turn we can then buy some more. So there we go. We just now need to hope that they don't attack us with these 2 stacks, because they probably have more than those 2 stacks. So I think that these rats have made a slight mistake here. So they're attacking the city. Fine. I put this guy into ambush stance. He's attacking the city. Looks like they're retreating. That's fine. We are going to give chase. We don't want to give them a chance to survive. It's annoying. Okay, let's get rid of you. You are now able to give chase. Get you nice and close so you can assist. You are now coming out of ambush stance. Just like that. They've tried to run away once, so they won't be able to run away a second time. Close victory. Easy win. And that has secured another win for Drycha and her forces. Now a little bit worried about this over here. We do want to take care of that, and I think the best person to do that would be this force here. And because I think Drycha definitely needs to replenish, that's for sure. Let's give you this one. Let's quickly level up Drycha. Looking at this, they can both be in range of that fight there. Drycha, so unhappy tree spirits, growth. I think we can probably live with this actually. Oh, I don't really want to spare any greenskins. Greenskins punished, yep. We'll face a foe in battle, abundant growth, and yes, we'll attack them. Close victory, yeah, we'll auto-resolve that. Another easy win for Drycha, and then we'll replenish our troops. And now all we want to do now is put you into ambush stance, so you shouldn't be seen. You can also go into ambush stance. It's up to us whether we want to defend them. You can replenish while in ambush stance as well, which is always useful. And Drycha definitely needs replenishment, that's for sure. We have now got enough money to get the next level of the tree. I think that might be worthwhile. Ooh, that's very good. Minus 10% to all dryads. That's very good. Let's go for this. We've got a bit of time to wait anyway. So we are now going to try and secure our tree. I moved another army here. So I've got 3 stacks here. Hopefully that should be enough. We managed to replenish all of Drycha's force. And you can see here, what do we need to do next? So we need to take out Black Falls. If we take out Black Falls, and we'd at least get a +1 onto the Veil of Webs. And this will allow us to become friends with the dwarves, hopefully. I hope. So Drycha, let's see what army they've got here. So annoyingly, I dislike when the game does this. So you're going to encircle this. Currently is Valiant Defeat, that's fine. And then we need to now move you guys even closer. So you get pulled into the fight. And then Drycha. Nope, Drycha, there you are. Nope, Drycha. There you go, now we can attack this. Close victory. And I think we'll... Okay, we lose a couple of spiders. We're going to take it. We're going to take the close victory. We lose a couple of spiders, that's fine. Occupy this Hearthland. Because we want to push these Skaven out from this region. There we go, loads of upgrades for our boys. And Cragmare looks like it's got some Skaven over here. And then Drogmar looks like it's got some Skaven as well. So we can, if we can at least push the Skaven out from here. It looks like there's some Skaven up here in these mines as well. It looks like there's actually Skaven all over this. Oh, Zufbar. Looks like we've lost Zufbar. Zufbar is normally where one of the dwarves live. So at least this is going to give us +1. So if I look at the other locations, Karak, we're not going to be able to own that. That's fine. Next town, we're not going to own this. That's fine. Akendorf, we're not going to own this. And Munzig, we're not going to own this. So it's fine. It's just going to gain 1 HP per turn. It's going to take ages, but we can slowly build this up. that is completely manageable. We're in no rush whatsoever. But we do want to give ourselves a little bit more growth, a little bit more money. Won't be much money, but it's better than nothing. Then let's upgrade this guy. Boom. So we're going to take the fight straight to the Skaven. We're going to try and take on Cragmere. And once it's taken care of, we'll then end today's episode. So let's try and finish this episode. We're going to go take Cragmere. I'm expecting to have a fair bit of difficulty here. It looks like it's a capital city of some sort. So we're going to get nice and close as possible. And get all of our troops in here. This could be quite a large one. This could either be a really fun fight or it could be a dud. We will find out in a second. So Drycha, you're going to launch attack. Oh, okay. That was a dud. Fine. We'll occupy it. That's fine by me. And with that in mind, we can go and take this city down here. And we can probably go and push all these other cities. Looks like Zufbar's like here, I'm guessing. We can go and try and push up this mountain way because we've got loads of allies around us. We've got the dwarves that aren't going to attack us. These humans down here aren't going to attack us. These guys down here aren't going to attack us. So we should be good just to continue to push without any assistance. Hopefully. Okay, looks like they've got a little force down here. We're going to try and take on Krag Dromar. And if we take this, you can see how much these vampires have secured this region here. They're probably one of the strongest factions in the game at the moment. Another decisive victory. Okay, nice and easy. Another win for us. Which gives us another seedling. And so, okay, faction revealed rather than faction defeated. That's fine. Okay, so we are going to take the rest of the factions up here. So we know that there's probably some greenskins here. However, we can secure Oakenhammer and these mines here and Zufbar, which is here. We should be in a good position to then... We'll probably leave an army here just in case. There will be greenskins here. There will be Skaven here. We'll be in a good position, I hope, to... What's this? Yep, we will take some more movement. We'll take some more of that. Yes, please. So they don't even have a garrison in Docadum. So we're going to take Docadum quite nicely. We've now secured a region here. And looks like they've got an army here, but that looks like quite a basic army. So hopefully we can catch up. Oh, there's loads of orcs along here as well. Maybe we let them take this city. I don't know. We'll see. But at least we've got a relatively good garrison here. Hopefully we can repair it and keep it going. We might leave one of these armies here. And we can then go back up here with the other two armies. That might be the play. Because back at home, if we look at here, vampire counts... Okay, vampire counts are hating us quite a lot now, actually. Okay, we might need to worry about that. And look at this. We're improving with the dwarves, that's good. Improving with everyone else, just the vampire counts down here. Vampire counts, I believe, are probably the strongest faction at the moment. So you may want to relocate to Mordheim. And they are third strongest. So yeah, they're pretty strong. We may need to get another army to sit Essen or look at maybe trying to take Waldenhof. So if I can preemptively attack them, I can probably attack them the south as well. But I don't know. We will see. It's a bit weird that the Skaven and Vampire Counts are in bed together. But hey, never mind. So this could be where things start to get interesting. We have good old Grimgor Ironhide right here. No, that's not the right army. There we go. This is the army. This is going to be very interesting. Let's get my armies over here. Ideally, I want them to be somewhat close together. Got another army down here just being recruited now. And we want to try and get this up and running as soon as possible. There we go. So it's going to take 3 turns and this will be up and running. And we want to upgrade this as soon as possible as well, because we also have this army here. Don't really know where it's going. And we want to upgrade this as soon as possible, because this may end up being used a fair bit to hold this left flank. And we need to help the dwarves as much as possible in this region. These guys down here, yeah, fine. We're improving our relations with them. We might annoy these Tomb Kings. Is it worth? I think... Okay, they like these border princes. So we're going to become friends with these. We're going to balance this offer. Propose the offer. Awesome. And defensive alliance. What do we need to do to make a defensive alliance? Okay, nothing. Okay, they won't take a defensive alliance. That's going to really annoy these guys. However, still improving with their relations. That's fine. So we do want to ideally get defensive alliance when possible. But Grimgor is going to be interesting. Because that means he owns this region here. So this will really... The dwarves are going to like this. These guys might not like it. But we might actually just quickly take out these Tomb Kings down here. To try and give ourselves another buffer. Because we want to increase this up as soon as possible. So quicker we can increase this. More campaign movement range for all armies. Athelloran would get stronger. Obviously, although Athelloran isn't getting any... it's still level 0. We're going to see whether we can declare war on Grimgor Ironhide here. Our forces here, valiant defeat. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4 stacks. We're hitting him when he's sieging. We might be able to make this work. Because if all of our reinforcements come from behind, we can just hold out in one of these corners. Doesn't look like he's got any siege weapons. Okay, what's this? Bolt thrower. Okay, he's got one siege weapon there. And Doom Diver catapults there. So he's got 2 siege weapons. We do have 2 units of eagles, 4 units of eagles and some bears. So we could probably make this work. There you go. He's going to start deploying. We're just going to hold out in this corner here. I think it's probably going to be our best bet. Just going to double check what we can do. It's single part target damage. You're just an archer. Okay, they got 1 army just there. This is one of their... okay. So got 2 armies, looks like just came in there. Not ideal. However, that does now mean that when this army comes in from behind us, we should be fine. The edge of the map is just here. Edge map is just here. So we know that we should be just fine. We're going to drop back a little bit. So we're right on the edge of the map. There we go. There's our reinforcements. As expected, you guys. I think that might be worth actually in all of you guys to kind of stop right there and reform, because they can't come in. So you guys reform over here. Yeah, just reform just there. We can grab these 2 great eagles. You guys come over here. We might be able to hit their Doom Divers. So once again, they are not going to spawn until we start taking out any of their units. So that's fine. You guys are just going to form up over there. See, we've got a whole army of our own troops that can come in. Where are you? So there's the allies. There's our troops. There's the enemy. There's an enemies there. So they're going to come in along there. So we don't want to. We want some of our strongest units just on that flank there. You guys, quick go take on those squiggards. So we need to find where they're. Okay, Doom Diver catapults just there. Looks like they've got Grimgor directly on top of them, which is fine. Eagles can do a bit of damage against those. Just need to keep an eye on what else is around. So Eagles should be able to do a fair bit of damage. Stand there, it looks like they're losing to a bunch of squigs. Which is fine, I guess. Come on, you're a bunch of eagles. I think we're taking damage from the Doom Divers. I'm pretty sure that's where we're taking a lot of this damage. Okay, awesome. Well, that's going to be them broken. You gotta jump out. And you gotta jump back. And we've got... Okay, so let's get all of our archers here. You guys don't run away. You guys don't run away. Perfect. I think we should be fine. See if I can get these squig herders. If I can get another unit off the field, great. They should continue to chase. Okay, they're not chasing. That's fine. Well, there's no more troops that are going to come on the field now. I do want them to come towards me. So it might be worth hitting these again. Once again, the Doom Divers would be ideal to hit, but they are miles away. Black Orc's great weapon's not the best target. I was hoping that they would actually come and attack me. Although those pump wagons over there, or over in the distance, are quite juicy. See if we can quickly take on some of these pump wagons. And you gotta dive in. As much damage as possible. Okay, it looks like that unit completely wiped out. Awesome, that's one unit off the field. So now I know that pump wagons are pretty easy to take care of. Once they get off the field, I'm expecting some of their troops here to appear. So let's get these archers to turn a little bit. There is another unit of pump wagons around here somewhere. There they are. So you can quickly go hit there. There's loads of archers here. What are you guys? 4 boys. See if you can quickly take those out. Do a bit of damage to these. Awesome, did a bit of damage. Let's see if I can get you out. There you go, another unit's just spawned in. Okay, that is fine, because we can now move all the way up here and get maybe a tree man to attack him. And all of you should be in... Okay, you guys aren't quite in range. Let's move you guys forward a little bit. See if you guys can all start hitting him. Let's get these great eagles away. Okay, that's fine. You guys stop chasing now. You 4 here. You guys stop chasing. If I can take care of him, I'll be happy. Because that's going to continuously be... they'll be able to trickle feed through. And if I can take them out over and over, it should be fine. Okay, let's get our birds away again. That will be a problem, but that's going to be a future problem. Right, keep trying to hit him. Tree man, you come back a little bit. You stay in the middle as well. So once this guy gets off the field, another unit will spawn. We can slowly trickle down their troops. And he's off the field. What's next? Let's see what's next. Orc spears, that's fine. So these guys, we're going to move you guys. You're all in. Take a bit of damage there, those guys, but it's fine. The hawks, that is. Get the hawks back out. I'm just waiting for these guys to attack. Let's get these boys all to just kind of form up just there, so they can all face. And yeah, their pump wagons, I don't know if I can see their pump wagons. Another unit's approaching, that's fine. Another spear unit, that's fine. Just like that, they're broken. Another unit off the field. We're just going to whittle down all of their forces like this. Another unit of spears. We are going to run out of arrows, but that's fine. Another unit down. Orc boy with spears. And what's next? Another orc boys. Yeah, we probably won't be able to get them to cause army loss penalties, but we will be able to do a lot of damage to them this way. Another unit down, orcs. And some archer boys. Let's get another tree man over there. Let's try and block their path with tree men. Any archers that come in, you guys can go and chase. Okay, they are going to be absolutely destroyed here. Let's try and pause this a little bit. I have some Zotes. Okay, not too fussed about Zotes. You guys come down here as well. Zotes, I think you guys have regeneration, don't you? Yeah, you do have a bit of regeneration, so that's fine. This is going to be our line to hold back anything that tries to come in. Those orc boys are about to be destroyed. This army over here is still not doing anything. It's fine by me. You just move back up here. See, we've run out of all of these arrows, but we still have all this force up here for all of the arrows. Go on, take out the last one. Another unit of archers. And let's get these hawks over here. Okay, you guys are going to have to chase them down again. I don't want you guys to chase. Stop chasing. Okay, let's see how close you guys can get. Okay, you guys run away. Okay, our plan has now been scuppered. Don't run off the map. Don't run off the map. Come on, rally before you go off the map. Come on, rally. Oh, that's close. Right. So now we need to definitely take out another unit. We have taken out half of one of their armies, which is good. Right, let's see if we can find those pump wagons. Because that died very quickly, those pump wagons. Okay, they're not here. Okay, Doom Diver catapults, yeah, they're fine. They'd be good to take out, but it's going to be quite difficult to reach. Squigs are there. Boys are there. Archers. Okay. I can't see their pump wagon anywhere. I know there is still one more around. Can we get behind them? We definitely can get behind them. That's not an issue. Quickly jump down here, hit these archers, then get out. That's going to annoy them a fair bit. I'm just going to keep going around in a big circle. What are these? There you go, there's the pump wagons. Wonder where they went. It should be. Okay, we've got some Black Orcs up here. We're going to take the risk and we're going to try and take these out. We may lose our eagles here. We're going to lose our eagles. Let's try and get our... Okay, yeah, we've lost them. Come on, try and save one. We hit the Doom Divers here at least. Do a bit of damage. Take out their siege. Okay, let's see if we can fly you guys out. Did a lot of damage to the Doom Diver there. Annoyingly, we only have one. Ooh, this is a juicy target. Pump wagon. We have very little morale now. However, once they're gone, they're gone. Okay, try and get you back out of here. You may lose your morale. Yeah, okay, they're broken. Did I get any other troops? Okay, I didn't get any other troops by the looks of it. Okay, so we got one hero and we got some dryads, that's fine. Bit worried about these forces here, to be honest, but hey, we should be okay. Right, I'm just going to form my entire force up, all my dryads up in a one long line. Number ones, give me 1 second. There we go. So I'm going to have a one long line of dryads. They're going to start getting hit by the Doom Diver catapults. Got a strong army over here of just essentially tree men who are very strong. My Zotes, my Treekin, and my Lords. So they should be strong enough to just push this right flank on their own. And hopefully they can get far enough in to really annoy them. We're going to come up here and try and do a bit of damage. Once this guy's over there as well. Let's try and speed this up a little bit. Yes, I know they're going to come from behind. Let's get 2 units of Dryads back there as well. Right, you use that on those. And here they come. It's fine. Get Drycha out of there. Don't really want her in combat. You guys are all hidden. You guys aren't particularly hidden, but that's fine. That's going to confuse them by them being sat right there. I think we just destroyed one of their units. Okay, we've got 2 of their units disappearing now. And here they all come. So Doom Diver's way over there. Don't think he has the range to hit anything of mine. At least I don't think he does. Okay, you guys are being hit by something. You guys all attack that squig herd. And I think we're not going to attack them just yet. We're going to hold firm just for now. Probably should have held our forces back. There you go. There's their snot wagons, whatever they're called. Let's try and push that. They've lost these squigs already, which is good. We have a lot of troops in this little corner here. This is a very strong force here. You don't really want them to be isolated. You guys try and push up a little bit. It's a very strong force. You guys start hitting these archer boys as well. Okay. There we go. They're going to start focusing on our troops. That's fine. Let's start getting some attack orders in. And we should be able to get all of our troops in here, all involved. You guys are focusing behind. You guys are out of ammo, so you guys may as well get involved as well. You guys get pushed forward. Just kind of giving everyone an attack order. And you guys just keep moving forward. Grimgore's right there in the center. And you guys start attacking each individual archer unit if you can. You guys are back here. You guys just try and assist the melee that are back here as well. You want to use some of your magic. Bolt. Doom Bolt. Use that on Grimgore. Drycha, you move over here. You attack Grimgore as well. So they're about to lose a unit over here. That's fine. Okay. Any of your magic that's finished or comes off cooldown will be used straight on this unit of renown they've got over here. Very strong unit they've got. We're still holding that flank. Good. Okay, they've fallen. You guys focus on the next unit. You guys come back and start helping your allies. Okay, you got some great weapons over on that flank there. You're trying to aim at those. Let's try and focus this Grimgore if you can. You use this over some of your... No, don't use it there. Ah, I've already used it, never mind. See if you can heal some Dryads over here. Drycha, you've got some magic. Try and hit Grimgore as well. You can summon some Dryads. You get some more Dryads to assist. There we go. So you guys all want to just help take out those Black Orcs over in this corner over there. They have had no more... So they've had no more troops arrive. Looks like they just had some troops arrive here. You guys just hold the line, I guess. You hold the line as well. You guys try and focus on them. Okay, we've lost some troops over here. That's fine. And I think these orcs over here will be one pain to take care of. Right, what are you guys attacking? You Zotes just push in. You guys just attack something. You guys attack something as well. Okay, good. Those archers are running. Okay, I definitely don't want to be caught in melee with Grimgore. You want to move back. Can I get one of my tree men over here to try and take them on? Or I can try and summon... No, I can't summon anything. You're probably the only thing that can take on Grimgore, or at least try and survive. Okay, you guys come back, attack those Black Orcs. Okay, you have routed them, that's great. Right, we just need bodies to try and hold Grimgor back. With that in mind, you guys try and attack some of their archers. Okay, they've got some wolf riders coming in as well. You guys try and... Okay, we can't do anything against those wolf riders. That's fine. And all these siege weapons that are coming, we can't really do much against. However, we might be able to stem the tide over here. You guys come back in, attack these war boys there. Okay, those Black Orcs are down. Good. One of you keep chasing. And let's try and hold back Grimgor. Drycha, do some magic against Grimgor as well. You have the ability to also summon some Dryads. You try and bring some in over here. How's this flank looking? This flank seems to have just pushed them completely back, which is fine. Let's now try and mop up anything that's left. This unit over here is going to be a pain. Let's keep trying to use some magic on these. Use your magic on these as well. Okay, you have rallied. Good. You keep attacking those. Drycha, how's this? Okay, this is holding, I guess. You guys attack those wolf riders, please. Right, let's get some more dryads involved. Okay, this flank's one. Good. Right, this flank. Where's Grimgor? Is Grimgor in the middle of this cluster over here? He is in the middle of this. Good. You guys keep attacking Grimgor. If we can take Grimgor out, this is a win. Looks like we're going to be able to take Grimgor out. Okay, you guys try and take on these killers down here. It's going to be tough. This is going to be a very tough fight, these Crimson Killers. Okay, you guys rallied. Good. You guys get back in there to attack the Crimson Killers. You guys are holding the line over here. And you attack those. Right. Where is my other mage? We've got another mage here somewhere. Where are you? There you are. Okay, you are over here. You want to come and use some magic over here. Because we are getting them blobbed up. Okay, you keep chasing these. We want to get them off of the field. Annoyingly, you guys are just chasing random mobs. Right, let's try and help this cluster over here. Okay, these Black Orcs are still doing a lot of damage. One of you come over here. One of you go and attack these Black Orcs. So these Dryads are struggling. Okay, looks like we took out the enemy lord. Perfect. Let's try and split you guys all up and get you to attack different targets. And how are you guys doing? Okay, you guys doing fine. Where are the killers? Crimson Killers, where are they? I don't know where the Crimson Killers have gone. Are they over here? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, you guys keep doing what you're doing. Not really sure what you are doing, but that's fine. You use magic on those, use magic on those. And how's this? Are we holding them? I'm gonna say yes, we are holding them. Just this is a mess, to say the least. Let's try and get some more troops over here. You guys all straight into this meat grinder over here. They're routing. You try and take him on. You chase him. Yeah, they've routed. You try and get back over here as well. Any troops into this melee over here. And actually, you guys try and help over here. Try and take on these boys. You attack whatever this is. What are you? Okay, you're just a big one. Let's just keep doing magic into this cluster that is this flank right here. And I think everyone's on their way, which is good. And I think everywhere else looks relatively clear. Okay, we're about to take these archer boys off the map. They're about to come off the map as well. These are the only things that are left. You guys focus on there. Okay, these orc boys are being broken. You take on those. You attack these. Okay, good. Let's just send everything into this. Looks like they're broken. That's a GG. We have routed them. I don't know how many troops we've lost. Well, looking at this, it looks like we've lost about 7 units of Dryads. Well, we lost those 2 Great Eagles, didn't we? This full army here is fine. They've lost half, just over half. They hadn't been in touch, Huglung, but that's fine. We're in a very good position. We might be able to take the city. The fact that he didn't attack the city probably means that the city is quite well garrisoned. But at least we've taken out Gringwell. He is off the field. He only took on 12 enemies. These Black Orcs with great weapons are a bit of a problem. These Crimson Killers are a huge problem. But at least they're off the field. And if they're going to retreat, we might be able to catch back up with them. Looking at our numbers, I think we have enough numbers to push them again. But we're going to see what happens in the after turn. Right, let's look at the damage. So it looks like we didn't lose a single unit. All of our units survived. Grimgor's perished. He's lost some troops there. Lost some troops there. This army took a bit of a beating. This army wasn't even touched. But hey, that's completely fine with me. We can replenish our troops. And that is that fight over. Let's see where Grimgor's troops have gone. So they're running. So we could definitely try and mop some of these up. And Dryadshire, can you reach any of these? You can just about reach them by the looks of it. Can you reach any? Why can you not attack anything? Some of these I can't attack anything. I don't know why. However, we definitely want to try and... That's really annoying that I can't actually give them attack moves. So we're going to quickly level them up. The fact that I can't give them attack moves is pretty bad. Because it means they can very well just attack us again. Or whatever armies within that city can pop out and try and take us out. Can you actually move any of these? So you have loads of movement left. Interesting. This has bugged all my characters. All my characters seem to think I'm at war with this settlement. We managed to take the settlement. Doesn't take anything. We didn't lose any troops. And we're going to put seedling into it. We secured another garrison, or another, what's it called? Another region. And now my troops are free to move. With that in mind, we can... This army's behind us. I'm not too worried about that. Dryadshire can't move. So we need to focus on a singular army. I think it might be worth trying to take this one out. Decisive victory. Do we lose any troops? We lose the settlement. That's fine. All of their renowned units have gone. Do a quick replenishment. Perfect. And then let's move you back down here, because if we actually get you down here, you across here, this is going to be another route, which is great for us. Decisive victory. Do we lose any troops? We do not. Amazing. So that's all of Grimgor's armies there eradicated. And we've taken this entire region. And I would quite happily give it to the Zufbar rebels, but never mind. So we've now just got a load of... If we take Hell Cave and give it to the dwarves up here, we will probably be in a good place, to be honest. So the dwarves are liking us. The vampire counts are not liking us. That's fine. And how are you guys liking us? You guys are liking us. Perfect. So this is all going really well. Let's give all these guys an upgrade of Aspect of Oak. And then I'll give the archers the upgrade in a minute as well. This does mean I can now get the next upgrade for you. The Occupied Grand Fort. So it's 6 turns, but that's fine by me. And we can get ourselves the next upgrade over here as well. I wouldn't mind this one, but it's 28,000 gold. That's relatively expensive. We're not going to be able to afford that for some time. Unless we win another fight like that. So let's level up all my heroes and we'll end this episode there. So it's been quite a long episode. We have managed to do quite a lot. We have managed to push back a lot of the enemy. I'm quite happy with where we've managed to get to. I should really use this guy more. This Doombolt seems to be quite powerful. So now we want to start upgrading. Let's upgrade your troops, why not? And we upgrade your... Let's get that one as well. Reduced upkeep. Perfect. Are we not at war? Are we at war with these guys? I think we are. Let's just take them out. So they don't try and attack me. And let's just get a bit... There we go. A little bit more money there. Perfect. And you leveled up as well. So we'll end this episode here. I think we're in a really good position. And we are going to obviously continue through this campaign. Hopefully next week or the week after. Depends how we decide to play this. We're going to try and push back Grimgor. We want to eradicate the Skaven from these mountains and give them to the dwarves. So then that will secure this right-hand flank. So I don't really want to have my flanks exposed. So Kingsway, they've got Mount Stone Mountain, then Mount Gunbad, which will be about here. If we take these three out, give all these to the dwarves down here. If we give them to Karazak, give them to these dwarves here. Fulgrim, we'll give them to them, and then that will hopefully give me a barrier there. If we take on this one and give it to the Slayers, that should hopefully give me a barrier there. As long as we leave a army here, it should be good enough to hold them back. As long as the Slayers, do their job. Looks like annoyingly the vampire counts are starting to get a little bit annoyed with me. But that's fine. Once we take out all these Skaven, they won't get annoyed at me because there'll be nothing to get annoyed at. And that is, ideally, nearly 2 groves completed. Obviously, we're not going to worry about this grove over here because that is Kislev. Not worried about this. There's elves. This is ruins. This is more to do with Skaven, so we can take them out. Elves here. Elves are here. For us to get our victory conditions, there's orcs over here as well. This is Tzench. Orcs over here as well. And then is there anything over this right hand side? There is. Orion? What's Orion doing all the way over here? It's a long way away. And is there any other... Okay, there's no more. Okay, this is owned by Helman Gorse as well. Okay, so there's not that many... Okay, this one's owned by the Chaos Dwarves, and this is Norska. Might be good to come up here. Because this gives us ambush defense, and we know that if we go up here, everything's going to want to attack us. We know it's free reign. We can just fight everything. But then there's Dark Elves up here as well. So we've got a lot of woods to take care of. Our victory condition essentially needs us to take care of the Oak of Ages, and we've got all of these, you can see it, going all the way from Tursif, all up here, all the way down. You can see where it's all wooded. We need to take care of all of these locations. That's going to be a huge victory condition. We need to annex it all. So we either need to be really good friends of these wood elves, or we just take it from them. I don't know what the best way to do it is just yet, but I do want to take care of these vampire counts because they are getting quite strong and they are annihilating a lot of the Empire. And yeah, I'm a bit worried about that. But anyway, we'll end the episode here. So we've made it this far. Thank you much for watching. It's quite a long video, but we managed to succeed with quite a lot. Got a couple of links down in the description down below as per usual. Got one link to the Discord if you want to join the community Discord. Small community, slowly growing, you're more than welcome. Got 2 YouTube channels down below as well. One is to Mrs Rothmers YouTube channel, which is called One Nerd to Rule Them All, which is all about lore when it comes to fantasy, stuff like Warhammer, Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings. So if that's type of stuff that tickles your fancy, have a look over there. And finally, we've got a joint YouTube channel between me and the missus called Nerdy Miniatures, which is all about the Warhammer miniatures, about collecting them, building them, painting them, soon to be battling them. So if you like Warhammer, like this series, have a look over there. So have a wonderful day, everyone, and as per usual, peace out.